Good morning to all the students. Now moving ahead with the part 2 of unit 6, careful analysis. See, in this activity 4, the advertisement in activity 1 that we have already discussed, what can we see in the picture, and what they have said over here, the advertisement in activity 1 does not have a clear product the way the ad in activity 3 do, but it still uses text and an image to create feelings and thoughts. So they have asked, what do you think the advertisement is trying to sell? See, by seeing the picture, I think that the advertisement is trying to sell a surveillance camera. So they've asked us write a paragraph giving your own interpretation of the advertisement in activity 1. Reference the advertisement by giving a general description of it, and then give your answer to the question, what do you think the ad is trying to sell? See, in this we are going to discuss what this ad is trying to sell us, this ad, and why do you think that, and why do we think so, through picture, and use detail to the ad that you have observed and evidence to your answer. So discuss how the ad works to create feelings and thoughts. See, when we talked about this advertisement, they are trying to sell a surveillance camera, and the name of the product is Samscam. See, therefore you can see S is highlighted over here. See, Samscam is a camera manufacturing company, and they have been manufacturing cameras for years together. See, the product is well known and highly recognized, but with the passage of time, they have been trying to produce more sophisticated cameras, and so now they are producing surveillance cameras in a wide range. So they have been they have been adding many features in their product. Here the picture indicates closer and distant results of the Samscam cameras, and the man who is climbing the rock, see, we can see in the picture, the man who is climbing the rock suggests still higher destination to be accomplished by and by. So this all things we can see in the ad, and is trying, they are trying to sell the camera, and we, by this we come to know. Now in the activity 6, everything is more interesting if we look at it very closely. We can see analyze a poem that learn more about it. Read the poem Waiting for the Peacock. The notes will help you to analyze the structure of the poem so you can see how it is written. See, how is waiting for a peacock to dance like waiting for a six in cricket. It is like how waiting for a peacock to dance is like somewhat waiting for Sachin to have a six in the cricket. And let us start with the poem Waiting for the Peacock. Now let us begin with the poem Waiting for the Peacock. Waiting for the peacock is like waiting for Sachin to hit a six. Blinded by. Blinded means what? Prevented to see for a short time. Blinded by stadium light. Diwali like crushed by cousins. See, waiting for a peacock to dance is like waiting for a hit of six by Sachin. And the poet compares waiting for the peacock to the waiting to see Sachin's play. Which words describe the cricket match? See over here, the words that describe the cricket match are hit, six, stadium, all these words. Cold turning hot, sticky a sweet, sweet coke condensing. Condensing means what? Changing form. Condensing on dirty hands, sore and sleepy, too hopeful to leave too soon. Till, look, did you see it? Yes, it's plumes of silver, blue, and green. Plumes means feathers, large feathers over here. Here, the peacock's feather. See, in this, until finally the poet tells what is said when the peacock dances, and finally what it looks like. See, when the peacock dances, it looks like fantastic and pleasing. Its colorful feathers spreads forming almost a circle, and the feather shakes and silver, blue and green color shines. See, the poet used concrete words for the feelings. See, which are they? The words used to describe for the feelings are the words cold turning hot, sticky, condensation on dirty hands, sore and sleepy, too hopeful to leave too soon. See, all these things the poet has described in this poem, Waiting for the Peacock. Now, ask your classmate for the help with the meaning of words. See, we have also discussed the meanings of the words. Now, in this activity 6, use the structure of the poem Waiting for the Peacock to help you write your own poem about waiting for something. Here is one example. See, we have to write a poem. You have to write a poem for waiting for whatever you feel you are waiting for. And see, here one example they have given. We will discuss this example. We will read it out and then discuss the question answers which they have asked over here. See, in the poem, waiting for Vihan. So it is waiting for Vihan. And for what he is waiting for? Vihan. And waiting for a visit from my very best friend is like waiting is my in my room, pacing back and forth. See, it is waiting for is like for waiting in a room and like pacing back and forth in prison during monsoon. See, thunder crashes. See, it is showing the describes the words that are waiting for. Thunder crushes, the wind picks up my bicycle and hurls it. See, all these words are used the contrary to evoke the concrete words that evoke image. Smell of rain through the window and I am trapped. See this here the sentence or the phrases that spreads the line that describes the waiting, that rain through the smells of rain through the windows and I am trapped behind a wall of falling water. And then without fanfare the world is suddenly silent. See what they have used, the world is suddenly silent till knock, there is a knock. Kemcho, Ao, and Vihan rushes in with a wide smile and we escape into sunshine. So the change of the dialogue we see and the last line tells how the waiting ends by escape into the sunshine meets him with a wide smile. So all this thing was about this poem, Waiting for Vihan. The such way we need to write another poem of your own. And see, after writing the poem, I have asked few questions. What will you be waiting for in your poem and what will you say the waiting is like? See, in my poem, when I talk, I'll be waiting for an email, important email from someone. See, maybe it from my close friend or from someone whom I am emotionally attached to it. See, the waiting is like waiting for a pied crested bird, that is chatak, and whose throat has been dried up and its eyes have been exhausted after straining them long for rainwater from clouds. See, the waiting is such that my patience has almost run out and my heartbeats have started getting unstable. See, while waiting for the email, I have been browsing on the net in veins and disappointment overcomes me. So all this thing describes I'm waiting, which is I have described in my poem. See, your poem will describe the things that the waiting is like. Write at least 10 concrete nouns for the thing which will you describe. See, the waiting is like waiting for chatak bird for rainwater. See, it is said that believed that chatak bird never drinks water from any existing water bodies on the earth or from any other source. See, chatak waits for the clouds to gather in the sky and pour water to quench its thirst. And the 10 concrete noun for the waiting are thirst, dry throat, strained eyes, impatient, cloud gathering, water pouring, quench, long wait, disappointment, and bliss. All these concrete nouns that will I describe in my poem. Write at least 5 strong action verbs for the things which will you describe. See, the 5 action verbs are run, run out, wobble, appear, die off, run through, wit out, all these words. See, when we are writing or waiting for a poem, if you get stuck and write a poem, to observe carefully what is better for it. See, waiting for an email. In my poem, I was waiting for an email. So, waiting for an email when we write, and waiting for an email for a dearest one. And it's like waiting for a bird, that is chatak. And after a long scorching summer with a dried throat and strained eyes for rainwater, email keeps on pouring through net into my inbox. It describes the things that are waiting for its like. See, those of tempting aids and professional prediction. See, nothing to my so like movement seem years and patient changes into patience. See, these all are lines that describes the waiting, the phrases or the sentence used, but nothing adds and professional predictions. Will it ever appear or will I die of it? A change of the dialogue is seen and the message sign blinks at that moment. Wow, a chill runs through my body and I quivers. And there it was, thrill to my thoughts and bliss to my soul. See, in that it has been shown that I change of the dialogues and I get the mail, and waiting is waited out a while. See, last line that tells how the waiting ends. This was all about my poem which I wrote, and the email you can also try and frame out according to this, and the change the structure when needed to suit your ideas. I hope you all have understood it nicely. Thank you for listening.